Hey guys, what's up? Joe here. I'm playing Europa Barbarorum, which is a modified version of Rome Total War. I'm not doing any campaigns for this, not any actual projects. I'm just testing this out a little bit. So let me check my settings, make sure they're all set correctly. See, I can never get 1280 by 720 on my strategy map, which is really a bit annoying. Alright, then I'll play on 1024. Gear scale huge. High. I don't need like perfect graphics or anything, so I'll just stick with what I have here. Let me set these displays. Alright. The displays are set. Let me check the audio. I'll turn the volume down a little bit. Play on a main campaign. I gotta choose a faction. I'm not gonna use any advice. I think I play on medium because this is my first time actually playing this game. I've played it before, but not on a computer that can play it well. So there's numerous factions over here. There's Arch Seleucia. That means Seleucid Empire or Kingdom, or Seleucid, however you want to pronounce that. It's one of the main factions in the game, because this game is centered less around Rome and more around the Greece region here, more around the empires of the Alexander's main generals. One of them was Seleucid, or Antiochus, one of them, who founded this empire. There's Bactria, which is another one of his Greek states that was founded after Alexander's death. These guys are the Armenians. I don't think Alexander ever conquered them. Not sure at all. I'm pretty sure they haven't. This is a small faction way down in the Yemen. They're pretty not too challenging. It's challenging, but not too challenging. Macedonia, which is one of the main states after Alexander's death, I think it was founded by Philip III, which I think was Alexander's son. Or I don't know if it was founded by him, but it was run by him. Of course, I think Alexander's son was actually Alexander IV. I'm not sure. This is the Carthaginian Empire. Is the Roman Republic. This is the Pontic Kingdom, which was also one of Alexander's states. This is what would be Parthia, which is the Persian kingdom after the death of Alexander. You have Saka, Roka. These are going to be the people from the steppes, ancestors to the Huns and the Turks and all that. The Adui, or seriously, I don't know how to pronounce all this stuff, because this game uses actual names of their factions. This is one of the Gallic kingdoms or unification of tribes. The Suevos are the Germans. The Cassi, these are the Britain. These are the Sarmatians. These are the Dacians. Or actually, I think these might be, these are either the Dacians or the Thracians. I'm pretty sure it's the Dacians. This is the Greek. This is a league of Greek states following the death of Alexander and whatnot. You have the Ptolemaic Kingdom, which is Egypt, how it would have been, whereas Rome actually didn't make them correctly. The Averni are the other Gallic tribe. Lusitania, these are the Iberians. And the Epirotes, who were the fourth, or they were the last out of all this list of Alexander's successor states, led by Epirus the Great. who allied with Carthage during the Punic Wars to attack Rome. Ultimately, he failed, of course. They were a fun faction to play as, though, but I actually have no idea what faction to play as at all. So, I'll look for an easy one. Challenging, nigh impossible, challenging, challenging, moderate, moderate, nigh impossible, very challenging, nigh impossible, challenging, challenging, very challenging, very challenging. I'm looking at the difficulty down here if you don't know. Challenging, 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 very challenging, and challenging. So obviously the factions that the game actually kind of wants you to play when you start off are either the Romani, or, you know, from the city of Roma, or the Carthaginians. But I actually have experience in Rome Total War, so I'll play as the Epirotes. I love this faction, it's pretty fun. Epeirote, the Infinite. The other Greeks call us barbarians, even though our forefather is Neoptolemus, son of Epirus. Neoptolemus was the son of Achilles. He took a strong Molossian king, and the cousin of Magus Alexandros to unite us. That means Alexander the Great. You know, they're using some Anglicized Greek. Quite the army there. Epirus of Epirus is a great king, a true warrior. The Roman Hydra was formidable, and but it is the Macedonians of Antigonos who are real enemies. That would be the successor state of Macedonia after Alexander's death. Epirus will crush the pretender. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. And unite Greece under his crown. Cool weapon there. It's the same kind of sword that Spartans used in the movie 300. Traditional Greek blade there. Then Roma will tremble. Alright, so I want to explain something there. They said the Roman Hydra. They're talking about the many heads of the Roman Empire, the many different generals, the many legions, the many different heads of state. As it's a republic. Also, Epirus of Epirus. He's a lot like Hannibal in his combat. He can fight great victories and win them, but he has some terrible. He is actually a term was coined after him called a Pyrrhic victory, which is a victory where you win, but the cost is so great that it's almost not even a victory. Meaning, you know, if you defeat an army, but you lose so much of your own troops that you can hardly call it a victory. This one is now then, the strategy map is a lot different, you'll find, than Rome Total War. There's a lot more smaller islands around, there's a lot more cities and settlements and whatnot. And we actually know where some cities are off the bat. So that's when you get over to places like this, where, you know, you won't know where any cities are. At all. Because, you know, we have no, you know, map regions for that. We have over here the Seleucid Empire. You can see that the strategy map looks a lot more detailed. The water is a lot more crazy. And the map actually stretches further than this lake here. And it also stretches further south to the far reaches of the Nile River and into the Sahara Desert.